These universal declarations and Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the covenants, they reflect the very fundamental basic right of a human being and the process of thinking. You know, no one can control our thoughts. They might control how or whether we can articulate, express loud these thoughts, but an individual aspires to freedom in this day and age, you know, when we have to remind a government or a community of these rights. It's in this 21st century is an absolute absurdity. But unfortunately, in countries like Iran, almost every single provision in the Universal Declaration and in the other international human rights instruments are trampled upon. I remember even fondly the many years I spent in Geneva at the then United Nations Human Rights Commission. Every single year that I went there, in those years of long struggle for our own freedom, I always watched two Iranian gentlemen, one slightly tall, elegant, well-dressed, flawless French. He wouldn't speak English. And then a younger one, less dashing, very humble looking, both always walking together, and they were representing the Baha'i community in Iran. I was always impressed with them. Very well behaved, very proper, going and seeing everybody without making too much fuss. I heard their speech at the Human Rights Commission and talk about the discrimination and the persecution of the Baha'i community in Iran. And it is extraordinary, you know, the little I have read, I know, about the tremendous efforts they do to educate their children, their people. It is a beautiful story of how the mullahs in Iran banning Baha'i schools, and then they quickly organize themselves, teaching their children in the apartment, in the kitchen, everywhere, and with some Iranian Muslims joining in, showing solidarity and teaching them. Because obviously anyone knowing what the Baha'is are doing to educate themselves must be inspired and touch such a commitment, such faith. So for them, we all owe solidarity. So youth in the United States and around the world should join in a mass movement of millions of people demanding freedom of education, freedom of worship for the Baha'i community in Iran.